Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. The action has already started.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle.
Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he finish? He scores! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Van Basten. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bellingham. Van Basten. No way through. Conte. Oh, that was vital. Mateus. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conte. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! He can get that clear. And it's Van Basten. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Luis Suarez. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckham. Threads one in. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here? Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Yamal. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's Van Basten. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Bellingham. Defending was strong and firm. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got away. Bale. It's a good-looking delivery. Conte. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
For this match was
He's in a good position here. Turns and goes back. And Hullet! Oh, a very decent attempt. Aubameyang. And he's running through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A case now of complete control. Rodri, out towards the flank. He slings it. Oh, what a climb! And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
substitution.
Hullet looking to play it into the box. Great football, shot and save.
Hullet will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Aims beyond the defence.
Borussia Dortmund seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
What a save! Terrific reactions! Yamal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Luis Suarez. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is that. Borussia Dortmund have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a